I've seen this map from Iran and related to these days' protests being shared widely. So I wanted to add a bit of context. Why do you think so many protests in Iran happen in winter? And why in the western mountainous parts of the country? Winter is when everyday economic pressure peaks and seasonal unemployment sharpens frustration. It's also the time when the largest number of seasonal and migrant workers either return to their hometowns or get ready to leave again after the agricultural season for warmer areas where work is more available, like the south or the more industrial central regions. That's why some western and mountainous areas see their highest volume of protests in winter. Note that the western areas of Tehran are essentially the more industrialized region of the city, and this is the main base of industrial and service workers who work in the Tehran province, which has a population of approximately 12 million people. Many of the places in the Zagros Mountains, red dots highlighted on this map, have been constant protest hotspots because of water scarcity, unemployment, and high suicide rates. These aren't necessarily the key provinces and cities in Iran where protests immediately produce nationwide political shockwaves. But as you can see, the scale of protest and the level of violence there are almost unmatched compared to many other regions. I want to say that these protests in the western and mountainous regions aren't simply a direct echo of what happened in Tehran. They have their own local drivers and long-running grievances. But the events in Tehran's bazaar and what they signal about prices, currency instability, and the broader economic breakdown have clearly amplified anger and resentment in these areas, pushing existing frustrations closer to the surface. At the same time, Kurdistan and Azerbaijan have been extremely cold and snowy these days, making street protests practically impossible right now. Keep in mind too that protests in these regions are met with far heavier violence than elsewhere, which changes both the form and the dynamics of mobilization in ways that look very different from other parts of the country.